Hey world, welcome to 9 Minutes Motivation at 9 am. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of it because I work as worship. I love to introspect a lot. I'm not somebody who is basically by nature intelligent, but I think over a period of time I have learned some nice, beautiful tools, techniques, and one of the technique that I have practiced very religiously, meticulously is this art of introspection. So I keep asking myself, how was the day? Why I did all these things? What were my thoughts? What were my actions? Everything I introspect. This is a practice of almost like 24 years I've been doing this now, and so I love to think how I think. So it has helped me to peep into my own thought process, which is very important because sometimes something clicks for you, okay, and you just get the results the way you wanted to have, and you feel wow, it happened. But most of us do not know how it happened. What was the thought process behind that action of yours, or gesture of yours, or that execution plan of yours? So you cannot replicate it. So if you want to replicate something that is successful, that has worked for you, then you should know what was the formula. Okay, if you know the formula, H2 plus O2 is equal to 2H2 plus O2 is equal to H2O. You know that is how water becomes water. One two oxygen, two oxygen, one hydrogen, and that this element meets in water. When this formula you know, you can replicate it. That's how the thought process is. If you can understand the thought process of Mukesh Ambani, how exactly he thinks, it's only a matter of time. We all also will have the money that way, the way he has, or anybody for that matter of fact. So I love to introspect. So one thought process which I think I have realized, which has really helped me to stay away from anxiety, pressures, or the stress of future, or stress of the present, any kind of burden, mental, emotional burden. If I stayed away and been very happy and very peaceful and excited about my life on a day-to-day basis, is what I want to share with you all of you today. See, life will not always will be a bed of roses. There will be thorns, share of thorns, the share of hindrances, the speed breakers, and there will be those blocks. There will be some setbacks, losses, everything. This is part of everybody's life, especially if you're a growing individual. Definitely, if you're very ambitious, even more hurdles will be there. So this one thought process which has helped me to stay always afloat, without any tensions and worries, is what I thought I'll share with all of you. Because I have seen people going in depressions, people attempting suicide, committing suicide, panicking, becoming sick and diseased because of setbacks and because of losses and because of whatever it may be. So this is one thing which has spared me from all these things for last over 20 years, and especially last 10 to 12 years. This is how it is. At the point of loss, any loss, it can be health loss, it can be loss in a relationship, it can be financial loss, it can be any kind of loss. At the point of loss, I ask myself this question: Deepak, whatever is the loss, can you make up for it in the times to come? That's it. Deepak, at the point of loss, I ask myself this question: Deepak, will you be able to make up for this in times to come? And always the answer has been yes. It's a financial loss. Yeah, I have to work for another maybe 6 more months, 1 more year, 2 more years, 3 more years, 5 more years, 7 more years. But I can make up for this financial loss. And then not to worry about it. I can do it, right? I have skills, I have attitude, I have intention to work upon it, I have intention to pay back the money. It's only a matter of time. Rest I will explain to the world if it has to be explained. If it's a relationship loss, of a loss in a relationship, any misunderstanding, loss of trust, I ask myself, Right now you have gone through a loss of trust or a loss of something has happened in relationship. Will you be able to make up for it? He said, yeah, I can make up for it. I may have to apologize to a point where I have to sometimes really fold my hands, touch their feet. I will do it. If that is going to make up for the relationship loss, I'll do it. I can do it, right? So I can make up. Today's loss is today's loss. I'm not denying that. But I can make up for it, right? I'll make up for it. I have the attitude. I have the skills. I have the intent. I don't mind going to any extent to get the relationship back because it means a lot to me. It may be a loss today. It's only a matter of some time it will remain a loss. I'll make up for it. I'll cover it up with my efforts, with my gestures, with my expressions, with my love, with my care, with my concern, with 100 things. Whatever it may be. Yes, there are some losses you cannot, death of somebody in your life. You can't make up for it. I'm not talking about that extent. That I think we have to anyway deal with it. But at any point, so there is a loss in a project. Okay. For example, Fit Spirit, that is the trans fitness that we have launched on 3rd March. We started in a place. And for some reason, that place is not available to us anymore. And my entire plan was to do it a large scale where hundreds of them will come and work out together and release the stress and their tension and fill themselves with energy. All this thing went for a toss because there is no such big place available in the city of Bangalore at the time which we want, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it's a loss of name, maybe loss of some reputation, a loss of money. Then we found a place absolutely raw. Then the same thing I asked myself, will you be able to make up for this loss? Yeah, I can do. I have to put it like effort. Went onto the field, met people, saw some places, finally hit on a place. That place needed a lot of makeover. That costed me a few lakhs. But tomorrow, Monday, today we'll be starting the whole session by 9 o'clock in a brand new place with a new look, new makeover. It has costed me a few lakhs. I asked myself, will I be able to make up? Yeah, I'll make up. I'll meet more people. I'll convince more people to join in. And maybe instead of what loss I am right now, maybe in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months time, I'll work a little more harder, a little more smarter and make up for the lakhs which I have lost right now. And absolutely worth it. But there is no sense of stress, there is no sense of loss. Problem with people is when they see a loss, they think it's over. Or it's not over. You have entire future, your entire life, rest of your life is there for you to work upon it and get it. If you cannot handle losses, really, from business to profession to employment to being a simple housewife or a homemaker, we will face losses in life this way or that way. You made some food, you made a tea, the milk was bad, it spoiled, the tea was spoiled. So will you sit and cry about it? Immediately they ask what is, yeah, I think I can again buy new milk and do the entire thing. Something you will do and make up for the entire thing, right? Then at the point of loss, I asked myself this question. With my efforts, with my attitude, with my skill, with my expertise, with my experience, can I make up for this loss in times to come? Yes, then it's only a matter of time. That's it. And it's as simple as that and it's as difficult as that it sounds. But that's how I have this all stress, anxiety, pressure, depressions have stayed away from me royally for last 2 decades, and over that only with this one thought. At every point of loss, I have only asked myself this question: Deepak, will you be able to make up for it in times to come? Yes, then nothing to worry. Why to worry? You can make it, you can do it, and you will do it. And I have done it all the time in my life. From financial losses to social losses to name to reputation to relationship, everything. So much I have lost and I have regained it back in my life. And a lot more to regain in my life, and I'll do it because I know I have time and future left in my bag for a lifetime. With that belief, let's start this beautiful week together. Here we go. So guys, go get set and grow.